My name is Imade Nibokun, and I'm a writer. Depression was kind of like something that was hovering in the background that I kind of just got used to, almost like a pair of shoes that you wear in and you're comfortable in it. But I didn't really realize that it didn't have to be such a huge force in my life. I didn't realize that I can get help and that I can ask people, for advice until maybe I was probably in grad school, and I was racing on the highway wanting to die, and when I got back from that, I was just like, I need to get help, and so that's when it started. Now, I recognize that, I'm worth mental health treatment, and I think it took a while to understand that because, growing up, I thought that depression was a white person's disease, that, depression is just not something that we do as Black people. We don't do that. And I really had to learn that I am worth the care. I'm worth that. It just took a whole team of people to kind of get me back on track. And I didn't really understand that that's what it takes. It's not necessarily a one-on-one battle with mental illness. It really takes a whole support team to help you. I'm starting to speak about depression at universities and colleges and stuff like that, and it's so fun because my 21-year-old self didn't know what depression was, and so to see these young people 18, 19, 20, 21 years old hearing about depression, it just makes me feel like they're not going to experience the rock bottom that I had to face. Mental health really matters in social justice spaces. Though they are usually the front line when it comes to dealing with depression and seeing oppression. And I think the recent suicide of Marshawn, who was a huge Black Lives Matter activist, I think it really gave a wake-up call to all of us that there needs to be healing spaces for Black Lives Matter activists. Because the way in which he died, he died on the steps of the Ohio State House, I think is a sign that he really wanted to be seen. He wanted his pain to be seen and to be validated. And I think that his fight to center the pain of Black people is a fight that we need to continue long after his death. And so I think it's so important to combine social justice with healing in mental health and mental wellness, because it takes us being whole mentally to be able to fight oppression. I want people who are watching this to know that depression is not a death sentence, that you can have amazing experiences after a depression diagnosis. You can fall in love after a depression diagnosis, that it doesn't define your life, and actually can add even more meaning to your life. And I just want to let you know that you're okay, and that if you don't feel okay, that's okay too.